This pissed me off.
I am here to which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my
Alright, he was talking too much, bro.
I did a lot of things that
appreciate you, Carter.
and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did.
Oh my god.
But our relationship was not picture perfect.
Bro, I genuinely don't see a way you can come back from this. Like what?
I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did.
Right.
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself.
You think? You think?
And for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong. I fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm taking
overly. You overly fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Accountability. At least she taking accountability.
Around me. I know I've done wrong. I fucked up. And I'm taking time away to seek professional help.
Overly.
In order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong. And I
overly
did not
isn't the word.
Route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story.
She want to cry so bad.
And there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me. And
baby, we saw the 4K evidence. It was in 4K. It was in 4K. Beyond overly.
Hate and negativity towards my name, and I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online.
The note?
I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear.
Oh, the note with the bucket list? We saw everything. She's talking about the bucket list. Okay.
Only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a...
Is that facts? I don't know. He said cap. Flint said, right.
The rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is
light her face on fire.
That had occurred. I'm not trying to make...
Oh, so you only fucked your cousin recently. So it's not as bad. I'm following, Kat. I'm following. Chat, are we following? I'm following.
It's false because this is only a recent incident that had
Got it.
I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important to share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother.
See what I'm saying? What is that accent? Where does that come from? Y'all said New York. That don't sound like New York to me. What is a mutter? What's a mutter? I'm not trying to. What is it? Flint, bro. What's a mutter? What is a mutter, bro? Like, dog, you got so many options, bro. She's telling
myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publish
long toe ass nigga,
and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality,
you lucky I don't ban your ass, nigga.
Together, we actually had a popular couple page, and the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic.
I would often discuss his toxic behavior towards me in my live streams. Okay.
At the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic.
She actually looks good though. I ain't deny that. That's why it's even worse. Cause it's like, you had options, bro. Your cousin was not the first option. You know what I'm saying?
That any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that.
W brother. What is a brother? Again, what is that accent? Could have had anyone in the world. She went for her fucking cousin, bro.
We made together.
Holy
shit.
His
idea, and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic.
Yo, Mo, you brother. Yeah, I ain't her brother, nigga. Fuck it. I ain't her brother, her cousin, nothing. She got a cousin fetish. We saw that RB video. Nah, bro. She watched too much porn. That's what it is, bro.
I believe that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While
that's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that.
And the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views.
Sweet home Alabama.
And cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself.
Involuntarily? Who the fuck admitted her?
It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else.
God damn, girl, you got it going on, man. Fuck, man. I'll pray for this girl, man. Holy shit.
I say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong,
talking all proper and
shit that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie,
yeah, she a mess.
False allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were
God damn it, Snowcone, why you do that, bro? That's fucked up.
In a toxic and abusive relationship.
Abusive?
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything. And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and
I feel like she trying to garner something when she mentioned his age, saying he was 21. But hey, none of my business. But why you saying this now? See, that's a fact. Why you just now waiting to say something after you done got exposed for fucking your cousin? You know what I'm saying?
The relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself.
Ooh, unpack it for me, Cat. Unpack. Oh, I'm so messy. I'm so messy. Oh my God, unpack it for me. Yes.
We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal. But what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even...
There she go again with it together. The mutter, butter, together, utter. She might got a lisp.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of...
You what? I ain't gonna lie, that is a crazy allegation, bro. But get it, why? That's my point. Like, why are you saying it now?
He even forced himself on me at one point.
Yo.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example,
How so?
He would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next...
Ooh, Kenneth, it's not looking good, bruv. These are crazy allegations. No, these are crazy allegations. Oh my God. See, part of me wants to believe her. Right? However, why wait till now? You know? Because, you know, it's always kind of custom to believe the victim, right? But it's like, why now?
The chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Never trust a girl.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story.
Actually, stop.
Whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Oh my God, these are the worst. No, she gave him all the allegations under the book: abuse, essay, you know what I'm saying? All that, bruh.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay,
it's getting worse. Oh my God, this is bad. No, this is actually bad.
And I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides.
Oh!
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Oh! I was about to say, bitch, don't get me bad on here. Oh. Wait. Yeah, you can't post that on here. I was about to say, man, hey, what the hell? She probably posted it on Twitter. That's crazy, though. Okay, you see a little blood right there. This happened 2 days before my birthday, July 13, 2024, Stafford, Texas. Oh shit, okay. She got receipts, chat. He might be worse than her. I ain't gonna lie. If this is true, I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. Ew.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept.
Lock his ass up. Honestly, take both of them, bro. You can have both of them, bro. Take them both at this point. But why would you expose her knowing she got evidence on you? See, that's a good point, too. That's a good point. I don't know, though.
Memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like.
I would have took the L if she knew she had that evidence.
Trying to get my ex to change to no avail.
Woo! More receipts, chat. Come on. W reader. Damn Joker. Quint ass cover. Not dead ass, bro. Hold on. Let me move my cam, bro. See, I can read. Let me move the cam. Like, bro, you thought it was just gonna let you do that and not expose you as an abuser? That's what I'm saying, bro. He dumber than I thought. Cause if he, I don't know, bro. Yeah, man, I passed out last night. Cat, give me a brief overview of why you broke up with Kenneth. Oh, okay. I could tell, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost a real one because of this problem he was never able to fix. I was putting 100% of myself into the relationship to fix it while he put 50%, so it didn't work. Despite everything, I loved him and believed in him and gave him trust and all hopes he would change, but he never will for me. Because soon after our talk next day, we have an argument where their stubbornness held him back from being mature. It's just proof he'll never change, not for me, at least not while in this relationship. He needs to be alone to see that. So I stood up for myself and broke up with him 2 days ago when we argued again. Do it right now or we break up. I'm dead ass. I think this is Kenneth. I'm done putting up with your bullshit and your stubbornness. You are in the wrong for this shit. I'm not putting up with it. Not having to wait for you to get your sleep before you want to handle the issue between us two. So please let me know right now. I am so genuine. Nah, I'm good. You got it. Yeah, so she's talking to Kenneth. Yeah, bro tripping. They both dumb. I root for him too. Damn, shaking my head. I was rooting for him in 2020. It's 2024, chat. You can repeatedly hurt me, but you claim you love me, right? You get to claim you tried, right? I can forgive you as many times as humanly possible, and you can remain the same man, right? I can go through hell and back and still be the one to try and repair what we had, be the one to come back, but I'm the one that doesn't care as much, right? I hope you rot in hell. Yeah, that's a lot.
Left.
October of 2026.
My ex admitting to his anger issues.
Oh shit, I missed one. Hold on.
I left.
There's more.
Here's proof.
I started shaking when I see your text. I still am good. You hope I rot in hell. I've been in hell for these past 11 days. I have been experiencing hell on earth. Holy. Good. I'm just so speechless right good. I'm just so speechless right now. Sorry I'm laughing. It's not funny. You should be. I was just thinking about you and ranting about you. Is you texting me right now? God work. Nah, the devil. Good. I'm just so speechless right now. Okay, this was in October of 2024. Wait, who was that in the blue? That was Kenneth.
Of my ex admitting to his anger issues.
Right now, I feel absolutely tarnished and destroyed in life. I don't even feel like I deserve to talk to you right now because of what I put you through. I wish after all my countless promises, what I kept them. And when I said I would do better, I'm not going to talk about the effects or what I've been going through because I'm not trying to manipulate you to feeling bad for me or possibly twist your mind. But this is how I feel. I am someone with great amount of pride and anger issues. Okay? He admitted to it. In the heat of argument, I hold on to my pride and I argue till I die. That's what I've been told by many people, just not you. I don't like being wrong, but I think for as many times as I said I would calm that down, yet never did. I'm so fucked up for that. I was looking at a picture of you maybe a few days ago with Brittany and was just asking, how could I make such a sweet girl cry? How could I do something so bad to such a lovable woman in these 11 days? Okay. Have we been full of emotion and seen this video of a guy? They both suck. Yeah, it's given guilty. Yeah. It's given guilty, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Bro might be guilty.
And admitting to
no troll
that led to the fallout of our relationship.
Holy, it's more reading? Fuck, bro. Ain't that the truth? Okay, here we go. You were everywhere in my phone, social media, but mostly you were in my head and it started to kill me how what happened. I felt so bad about what I did and how my stubbornness led to this, how I could have done such a simple task and would have been on a road to recovery. Okay. We're at our last straw and I didn't need to add to all that being stubborn after saying I will do better and I fix us. I had a dream about you, just watching you from a distance. You were shining, glowing like the sun, doing you and prospering. And I believe no matter how close I tried to get, I couldn't reach you. And I immediately, when I woke up, started punching my... What type of anime shit, bro? Hey, man. Started punching my bed. Like, why is my reality? Why is this my reality? I feel like shit. I feel so miserable in my life. I don't have joy in anything I do anymore. I'm not happy anymore. And to be honest, I was telling Brittany I'd rather die than continue living like this for the rest of my life. Seeing your text made me shake and I almost started tearing up because how much I've been missing you. I ain't gonna lie. He's gaslighting for sure. But that's just the sign of a nigga being guilty. He's guilty, bro. He's guilty. He did that shit, bro. Allegedly, innit? I ain't trying to get sued. Allegedly not. He allegedly did it. It seems like he did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? More rich. God damn, bro. Y'all niggas love just send a voice memo. Oh my god. Like what? Fuck, bro. Alright. Holy shit. You brought so much light and joy to my life. Every moment with you felt like a gift. And now that you're gone, there's this emptiness that I can't seem to feel. I miss your smile, your laugh, the way you made even the simplest moments feel special. You were my everything, my soul, and the love of my life. Okay. I think about you constantly, replaying our memories in my mind. I miss the way you used to look at me, the way you made me feel. I was the luckiest person in the world. Losing you has left a void that nothing else can fill. I realize that more than ever. How much you meant to me and how much I took for granted. Okay. You were my everything and I let you down. I wish I could go back and change things, make different choices and show you just how much you mean to me. But I know I can't change the past. All I can do is hope that one day you'll understand how deeply I regret my mistakes and how much I love you. I miss you more than words can, whatever. Who genuinely wants to read? That's what I'm like. What? Just send a voice memo. I might not even listen to all. That's what I'm saying, bro. If I would have seen this on my phone, yeah, fuck out of here.
I still have the letters.
Fuck, nigga writing a whole Harry Potter book, bro. That is a guilty man, though. Allegedly.
Wrote for me when he confessed to his.
God, more reading. Oh my god, bro. Bro, more. It's more. It's Shit, bro, I hurt my head seeing that text, bro. But I don't want to read this, bro. This nigga sent her a letter. Oh, this is the most guilty shit I've ever seen in my life. All these damn documents. Bro, this nigga is guilty, bro. Oh my god. Okay, bro. Here we go. When we first broke up, I was consumed with so much anger, and I didn't fully grasp what I did wrong. I feel like this is the same shit. He's saying the same shit. He literally said this shit in text message, but whatever, bro. I didn't fully grasp what I did wrong, and I still had a mindset that I was entirely wrong. I wasn't entirely wrong for how I didn't want to do the task you asked me to do. So while it was happening, I stood my ground, held my head high, and remained prideful. Pride is my biggest enemy for me. To remain prideful in the midst of a breakup is insane, and it gets to a point where you need to learn how to drop shit and give in regardless of how prideful you are. The entire day I was telling myself I was not wrong. She was tripping. I told blank that you were tripping too, and that I was not even entirely wrong. It went from not being wrong at all to not being entirely wrong, because although I am very prideful, I still have sense. Okay. And I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I'll never admit it. I saw the breakup for a long time as something that would ruin us, something that would stop all of our progress and would eventually separate us forever. Being long distance with you, I am already separated from you for the most part, but the thought of a breakup chilled my spine. So why did she highlight this? So I also tried to hit you with no, let's not break up. Okay, let's not break up. Let's continue fighting. I would change or other empty lies. Okay, the truth is you did the right thing. You were strong enough to see the man you once loved had become uncontrollable, and I have gone into a spiral of destruction. I was constantly raising my voice, acting erratically, and mentally abusing you. I did not understand your decision until the decision hit me. Breaking up with someone does not always mean it's the end, as a breakup can very much lead to a new light with that person. I stopped thinking of the breakup as pointless and harmful, and started thinking of it as a chance for rebirth. Bullshit. I became a stranger. Someone who didn't know from the start you were breaking up with me helped me realize that I need to work on myself. I'm not working on myself for the sake of the relationship, but for me. I have problems that can hinder growth in many areas of my life. And if I do not get to that, if I don't get settled now, it'll grow worse, and I'm very thankful that you show me who I am. Holy fucking shit. MLA format. Bro, this nigga is writing letters, like documents, gang.
And confess to the wrong.
It's more. Oh my, it's more, bro, it's more. Okay. Throughout this whole time, throughout my loneliness, I have experienced so many emotions and stages. I started angry and ignorant. I was saying to myself, all right, fuck her. I don't care. She gonna regret this, and she'll never find someone like me. When realizing the type of shit I was saying, I realized how toxic I am as a person. And I began my quest of finding happiness and love within myself. I tried to figure out why I was so cold and dark on the inside. When the breakup first happened, I was acting erratic and trying to find anything to fill my loneliness. I was hanging out with blank all day. I was going more places with my siblings, such as the basketball game downtown, etc. I tried to push my mind away from the breakup. I unblocked blank and told them the news. They obviously did not fuck with me because I ghosted them for a year, but I explained what happened. I went with her and her friend and her sister to go get food at this ramen place, and I ranted about the relationship, okay? And they told me based on the way I treated them that I have anger issues and I like to argue. They were also based on how I would text them and treat them in the past, and even going back to how I would text and treat my ex before you. I always had anger problems, and I'm starting to realize that when I get angry, I become a different person and start calling people out their names. And they were telling me when I got angry, I often called them whores, sluts, thoughts, etc. But then try to apologize after saying I didn't mean it because I was angry. I ranted to them about how I wanted to become a changed man for you, how I still love you, and how you're always in my mind. They consistently told me, you love this girl, go get back with her. It doesn't have to be toxic, etc. I even hesitated talking to them in the first place because it's not what you would have wanted. But after the breakup, I couldn't help but try to figure out how I can grow. I felt like they deserved an explanation as why I cut them off and ghosted them. So that's what I did. I was telling them a lot of our arguments and how I would act during them, and I realized I was a problem. Eventually, I made the decision to focus. Oh my God, bro.
Doings that he put me through.
It's more, bro. They know niggas can't read.
I also have
niggas like Mo. I can read, nigga. Fuck you.
And confess.
I'm bro.
I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoing that he put me through.
It's more, bro. I don't want to read anymore, bro. I don't want to read. I don't want to read no more, bro. I'm done reading. I don't give a fuck anymore.
I also have a screenshot of a 20
I'm done. I'm done.
Confessed to his wrong.
I'm done reading that shit, bro. I'm dead ass.
Shit. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings.
I sent it to his mother. Letter to Kat. Where you at? Work. Call me at work. I called you on my break. Why did she block that?
And he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him. So
all this over her cousin did. Crazy.
I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility.
Sugarland, okay. He got her some flowers and a little hotel, it look like.
For his shortcomings.
Will you be my girlfriend again?
I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship.
I feel bad for her now. I do, especially since she sold all the proof. But that don't take away from what she did, though. Not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He did wrong, but she still not. It's facts. I ain't gonna lie.
Should just be
he wrong as hell though.
Expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025, and in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like
March 15, 2025.
I feel like I'm losing my mind, bro. And like,
I ain't like that. She got receipts, bro. She dead ass got receipts.
I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life, or
I low-key feel bad because I feel like it's dead ass something wrong, bro. But why stay? That's my question. He's dumb. Bro, they both dumb, bro. Honestly.
Maybe therapy. Like, I think like a lot
more than likely it's something wrong. Yeah.
That's been going on like in my life. Like,
holy shit.
I need to stop.
He should have just took it to the chin. Especially if he knew she had all this shit on him, bro. Just take your L, bro.
They're not. I'm sorry. It's just so like.
Or maybe he try to beat her to it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe try to beat her to it. Thought he was finna get some victim points. Now he in deep shit. Look, he's a dumbass.
Pretending. They're not. I'm sorry. It's just so like non-descriptive.
But like,
I just kind of want to pour everything out because I'm breaking point in my life right now. But it's not your problem.
Y'all both need therapy, bro. That's just what it is. I had sent this video to a friend. Okay.
But yeah, I need help in that sense.
She's admitted to it. This is a year ago, by the way. Over a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, girl. They do better.
Holy shit, man. Nah, I'm still mad that nigga had me reading all them damn documents, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Sustain this relationship, and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have...
You're not gonna talk about your cousin. That's kind of the whole point of this, no?
To terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that
I've been
unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized.
That be the problem, bro. It be two fucked up people and then they get in a relationship and that shit just turn into some bullshit, bro. Make sure y'all healthy up here when y'all get in relationships, bro. Otherwise, Exhibit A.
A lot of people
just skipping over the part now.
Do not get the help.
We're not gonna address the elephant in the room, bro.
That they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction.
Let me chill, bro.
Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times.
Oh, in GTA. In GTA.
And the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless.
See, that ain't nothing to play with, bro.
Every day, I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey,
hope she heals though. Not facts.
To advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that...
Why the fuck are you using that emote, bro?
Internet and the way my ex did...
You're so unserious.
...completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't...
I'm not gonna say it, bro. Let me just close my lips, bro.
Invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the
Isn't this exactly why they got her to the work?
Internet at all. I understand.
No comment.
What I did is undoable. It's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health.
WPR say.
There's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what
Bro, it's gonna be hard for her to come back, bro. Cause I'm sure she got a community. Hey, I'm sure she got a community that gonna support her, but like, nigga, the trolls is gonna be outrageous, bro. It's gonna be bad, nigga. Bro, if you was battling mental health back then, imagine when you come back to streaming, it's gonna be 10 times worse. Just saying that how it is, bro. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but oh god, a mod gonna be working overtime. You better start paying them mod, bro. Holy. Put both of them on stream. Hell no, that's crazy. That is insane. Mo can't wait till next year. What the fuck? What? Top 3 Mo. No, it's top 5 Mo, bro. I didn't make it to the top 3. Did I make it to top 3? I don't know. I don't think I was top. Was I? And it's like niggas send death threats for anything. Facts, bro. Wait, so she didn't fuck her cousin? So she didn't do it. She was just showing him her naked body. That's it. That's crazy. Let me not say that, y'all. I didn't mean that's it like that. But you know what I mean, right? I didn't mean it like that. So, fuck. See, this is why I gotta think before I talk sometimes, bro. Fuck. So she didn't fuck her cousin. Got it. They have a weird relationship, though. I want very weird.
That platform to help people, and I do believe after I get stronger and I get help.
Nah, she definitely cheated for sure.
To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me,
I think so too.
Thank you. If not,
no intercourse, okay, but definitely something else. Nah, yeah.
Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through.
I'm not gonna lie.
Relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
I believe her. Is that crazy? I believe her, chat. She had proof, gang. She had a lot of receipts. She had a lot of receipts, but that don't take away from, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck what she did. But you know what I'm saying? She was going through a lot with the nigga.